The two teenagers were mourned in their respective communities. Gary English was taken through the narrow streets of the Bogside, quiet now after 7 days of rioting. But this was the first chance for the older generation to show their feelings. The rioters had been comparative youngsters, while behind them, the rest of the community continued its normal life. Up in the Cregan, they were escorting Jimmy Brown to his grave. Several hundred girls from a local factory walked out to join the procession, and local shops were closed. Provisional Sinn Féin had asked for a period of mourning. The two burials in the city cemetery overlooking Londonderry were separated by 100 yards and a few minutes. One of the priests said justice required the deaths to be examined, when those who should be upholding the law seemed wantonly to be destroying it. But he also sent the mourners back to the city with a plea not to turn to revenge and retaliation. Later, Michael English, one of the dead boys' fathers, said he felt not hate but sympathy for the army. He didn't want revenge, but he warned others might die in the present tense situation.
And I would like, if possible, to get to the British government and Margaret Thatcher in particular and ask her, would she not accept my son's life for the demands of Bobby Sands and the hunger strikers? I would willingly give his life, because there are going to be hundreds of young men, just like my son, dead in a box if something isn't done.
The calm following the funerals didn't last long. The barricades were in place by mid-afternoon and being substantially strengthened. A lorry was set alight and sent up a huge black cloud, signaling that an 8th day of rioting had begun. The rioters tried to push forward across some waste ground, but were driven back by police firing plastic bullets. In the side streets, a series of little battles broke out. The rioters were well organized, with a tow truck bringing in ammunition and homemade shields against plastic bullets. It all takes place in a limited area, which has already been wasted by many confrontations over the years, and it's become something of a ritual. But the casualties grow each day, and so does the risk that somebody else, participant or spectator, will eventually be maimed or killed.